take a deep breath. Winter has passed, and before us lies a warm dawn. On the moss-covered basalt at the left edge of the frame, dewdrops tremble like piano keys. In the center runs a river newly freed of ice, shining a shade of jade. Far to the right, the mountains shed their snow, turning honey-colored in the early sun. Nature lifts the lid on a love song. The first note is the whisper of water. That music begins with tender grass. Each blade pushes up through the soil, seeds sprout, and a sharp, gentle scent unfurls. Pollen, fine as golden dust, the insects awake to their task of pollination, stitching red, yellow, purple, and white petals together. Trees put out buds, the forest exhales in ease. This is the ground harmony for every footfall. And then the orchestra of life enters. Edmontosaurus tilts its head to browse leaves, leaving little ripples on the river as it drinks. Triceratops moves slowly, drawing boundaries with calm posture. Ankylosaurus plods on like a stone that breathes. From the thickets, ancient monkeys and apes pluck ripe fruit, eating as they sow seeds into the damp earth. Mammoths bathe in mud to ward off insects, their tusks sketching bright arcs on the lake's surface. Above, cranes wheel through the waterfall's spray, their swift wing beats stretching the song. Spring is the season of love and continuance. Parasaurolophus voices a low note. Sound waves run across the lake in concentric rings, both a call to a mate and a signal of reassurance to the herd. On a warm dune, an oviraptor turns its eggs, arranging dry leaves into a small blanket. As dawn pinks the sky, shells crack. A tiny beak appears, a first cry small as a secret. The parents bend low, warm the chick, and feed it, the first lesson in tenderness. But a love song is not only soft notes. On the grassland, a Tyrannosaurus holds its breath behind flowers, gathering itself for a sudden burst. The Gallimimus herd springs away like a long stream of water. The chase is brief, then released. The hunter knows the bounds of balance. At the water's edge, they line up and take turns. The young always go first. Territory remains sacred, but order is gentler now because spring has enough to share. In this score, too, are the low voices of shadow. Night falls, and the forest glows with ancient fireflies, pulsing like breath. Night birds change shifts at the nests. A pack of Deinonychus prowls, but withdraws when the herd's circle tightens. On the basalt steppe, a cave bear licks its cub's fur dry and rolls a wild berry to its mouth. Motherhood speaks without words, in small motions and tireless patience. As the camera lifts, we see ourselves within it, small in the universe, yet not at all lost. For so long as we know how to travel together, to yield one another a patch of grass, to give a seed back to the earth, the love song continues.